Hello, and welcome to our program here on YouTube. My name is Lemonine, and I am the Creative Technology Coordinator at the Grand Prairie Public Library. Today, I'm going to go how to capture video from your computer, home console, or phone, and how to edit that footage into a video for YouTube or TikTok. Don't have a setup at home you can use? Feel free to come on down to the Grand Prairie Public Library during operating hours, or our Creative Station computers have all that you need to get editing right away. The simplest way to capture video is right at your fingertips. It may even be in your hands right now. That's right, your phone. Most modern smartphones are capable of recording at high quality, making them perfect for capturing that moment for your project. Either it be Android or iPhone, it's simple as point and press record. Now, if you're someone who enjoys video games, it's not really feasible to point and press record. I mean, it is, but you lose quality, and it doesn't look as nice, especially considering how easy it is nowadays to capture footage straight from your console and home computer. That's right, you can capture footage right off the Xbox itself. And it's quite easy too. All you have to do is play a game. Any game. If anything cool or funny happens and you want to capture it, just hit the Xbox button in the middle, go over to Capture and Share menu, and here you'll find the following option: record what happened. And it can be anywhere from the last 15 seconds to the last 5 minutes. The PlayStation 4 follows the same principle as the Xbox when it comes to recording. If something cool just happened, press the share button on the top left of the PlayStation 4 controller, then the share menu will pop up. Here, you can share the clip or screenshot you just saved or save it directly onto your PlayStation. We'll go over the share function shortly. For now, we'll save it on our PlayStation. A heads up about the PlayStation 4, the share function defaults to saving the last 15 minutes. You can change this to be as low as 30 seconds or for as long as an hour. Finally, of the consoles, you can use the Nintendo Switch or Switch Lite to record footage, though it has a shorter recording time and doesn't work on certain games. It is simple as holding the capture button on the bottom left of the Joy-Con. There are quite a few options when it comes to recording off the PC. I'll go over the two most common used ones, those being OBS and Streamlabs OBS. OBS, or Open Broadcast Software, is a free and open source software for video recording and live streaming, which you can download for Windows, Mac, or Linux. To download both OBS and Streamlabs OBS, you'll be going over to their website, and in the top right of OBS, you should see a download button. We'll download for Windows. You can click the download button on the main page. And so after that finishes downloading, that'll create a shortcut on your main display. Same thing with Streamlabs OBS. You just go to the Streamlabs OBS website, click it, and then on the top right, there's the download button as well as the big download button on the main page. After those finish downloading, you can just click on the icon that's been made on your main display page. Going over how to use OBS, this is how it looks when you open it up. You have your record and stream buttons on the bottom right, and more settings on the left, including scenes and sources. Since we're focusing on just video capturing right now, I'll just go through how to do that with OBS. Down here in sources, you have the different video sources you can capture from. Game capture for any game you're currently playing. Window capture for any window currently open on your computer. Display for recording your whole monitor display. I'll open up an example of game capturing. So I've opened up a game to record, just need to readjust the framing so it captures the whole screen. At the bottom you can see the audio mixer. By default it records the desktop audio. You can also plug in a mic to record your own narration as well. This is display capturing, and as you can see, when opened up in this display on this monitor, it shows what the monitor sees, so it shows a loop of this display. But if you have a second monitor, you can switch it there and record your second monitor display like so. Again, remember to readjust the frame so it fits. After that, it's simple as hit record when you're ready. This is how you add a new source to your OBS capturing. So as you can see, I have a few sources down here. So what I want to do is I want to click add, and it gives me a list of sources I can use. So let's go for a display capture. Add a display capture. Let's get add a third display capture. And as you can see here, it's capturing what my audio is recording right now. So it's capturing my second monitor display. Again, readjust the framing so everything fits in the frame. There you go. And as you can see, that's how you add a new. I can switch it to my display 2, so it just shows this again, or cancel, and that's how you add a display. Same, it applies to everything else as you do as well. You can go down here. Let's see, I have a window capture. I'll open that up. As you can see, it opens up my browser window. I was looking at Folsom Prison Blue lyrics for some reason. You got Discord. Any window that you have open is this what it'll capture. Game capture. If I was running any games right now, it would show some games. But I'm currently not running games. I'm recording this video for you to enjoy. And this is Streamlabs OBS. Same principle as OBS, but this is more geared towards live streaming. As you can see, there's like some Twitch functionality here with the showing who's followed. You have transitions and themes you can go. But we're gonna just focus on the recording part. So as again, you have your sources here, your mixer, your record button. You can do window capture as I am now. Game capture. Press the plus to add a new source. You see right there, it's adding the source, and that's the game we have running. Again, very simple to use to gain footage from your computer. This is available on Streamlabs OBS, available for download. As I said before, this is more geared towards live streaming, which I will cover in a future video, but right now we're just going to focus on how to capture footage. And this has been how you capture footage using the PC. Now that you have the footage that you need, it's time to assemble them to make a video. With OBS and Streamlabs OBS, they'll save as files in whichever folder you set them to. By default, it will be the videos folder. From here, you can create a new folder to sort the clips you'll need in. For things recorded on your phone, you can simply plug it into your computer and click and drag the footage into your video folder. By comparison, things recorded on console are trickier, but still doable. For the Xbox, it's fairly simple. You can download the Xbox app on your phone, head over to the captures, and download your footage. From there, it's the same as plugging in your phone and clicking and dragging. The PlayStation's a little trickier, as you'll probably need to upload it to YouTube or Twitter first with their integrated uploading, or if you have a USB stick on hand, simply plug it in and just save the files under the USB. With the Nintendo Switch, you can simply plug in directly into your computer using the USB-C cord, and go to your settings. You can transfer the footage you need onto your computer. Now that we have all the footage that we need, we can now edit the video we want. I'll be going over 3 video editing software in this video that I've used. There will be Movavi Video Editor, Filmora, and finally Movie Maker 10. These are the user-friendly video editing software that you can use. Sadly, they're locked behind a subscription model for their premium content, so you're limited in the resources and your videos will be watermarked. But to get over that, you can pay a subscription fee if this is something you're interested in more, so you can get rid of the watermark and use all the features available. First up here is Movavi Video Editor Plus. As you can see, it's just a very basic looking video editor. You have your import files here. You can just give that a click, and then you can show your files you have on your computer in your videos folder. Just go over a few of the files I have here. We're just going to edit a quick video to show you how it is. As you see, as you use it, it gives you tutorials on how to actually use the video editing software, which is pretty nice for people new to video editing. This is very basic, which I like. It's not too complicated as some of the other video editors I've worked with. So it's easy as just click, drag. You see on the top you have your video files, on the bottom you have the audio files that go along with the video. You can adjust the framing of it, the timeline of it. Right now I'm just quickly working on like a little montage using gameplay footage I recorded. I call it an optage because it's just a montage of whenever I use the operator in the game Valorant. As you can see, you can easily drag your footage to just go to the exact time you need, which is pretty nice. No need for trimming separately like some of the other video editing I'll show you later. So yeah, it's simple as just like taking your footage, grabbing it, taking it down to the file at the bottom, and lining it up. Very easy to use, very user friendly. Now that I have my footage here that I will be using, just give it a quick once over to make sure that everything lines up perfectly. Gonna cut out the parts where I die, because this is a video that makes me want to look good. You press play, give it the once over. Everything looks nice, everything looks seamless. Might want to adjust the audio because it is kind of loud. And I think it looks great. I think it looks good. Yeah, the audio is kind of loud. And every good video needs a supporting soundtrack. So let me just go over the options here. Liking this, really liking this. Yeah, I like that. I really like that a lot. So drag the audio file down below. I'm going to split this audio file here because I just want it to match up with the rest of the video. I don't want it to be longer than, be shorter than. Just perfect seamless. I'm going to adjust the audio a bit so it's not too loud. Just, all this stuff is just easy to understand once you get the hang of it. Give it a once through. I apologize for any blinding lights in this. There we go. I think it looks great. Very easy, very simple to use. That's how I like my video editors. Very simple, very streamlined. No fancy or no complicated stuff. Nothing to get bogged down. Simple drag, click, edit. Add a fancy title here. Epic Optage by Lane Manine. And there we go. It's simple as that, honestly. You click your drag, you click your video, drag your audio, line it up perfectly, just capture those perfect moments that you like. Sadly, as I mentioned before, this is a trial video software, so sadly you get restrictions on the stuff you use, the watermarks on your video. It's just something you gotta pretty much realize is gonna be the norm, especially with video editing software, especially user-friendly video editing software, where they just put watermarks all over, so you know where you got it from. Likely the watermark doesn't stay there for too long, but it's still quite annoying just to see it nonetheless. But there you have it. That's how you use Movavi Video Editor in its most basic form. A lot of it, if you're sticking to just the standard, if you're sticking just to standard video editing, you drag, click, no fancy effects, nothing like that. Drag, click, add music. It's very good to use, very easy, very simple, and I highly recommend it. You have a 7-day free trial when you download it, so it's a bummer about the watermarks, but you know, you get what you don't pay for, honestly. If you do like it, I do suggest getting a subscription just to try it out. Try a month, see how you like it, see if it's something you're interested in. Next one. Moving on here, we have Wondershare Filmora. As you can see, similar layout to how Movavi Video Maker was, or Movie Maker was, which is a good streamlined format here. You have your videos that you can compile here. They give you some sample videos to work with. Just quickly whip something up to show you the stuff you can do. Add a blank color here. You know, that'll probably be good for like a title area, title screen. They give you some nice sample footage to work with, so if you just want to play around with it, you know, you can always just... I think that's the fun thing about video making, is you can just play around with it. You can just do whatever you want, see what works, see what doesn't. Their title selection is actually really nice here. So, have this square here, or a rectangle now. Apply a title. You have some nice text options on the left here for styles. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Your awesome project. Made by you. So that's what I'm hoping this will be, is me showing you and helping you make your next awesome project. And this gets you inspired to start video making and editing for yourself. It's a fun thing. Highly recommend it, especially like if you want to get into TikToks, YouTube. It's like, it's nice to know just the basics of editing. Oh, that's in the way there. Okay, I'm gonna take that title, put it on top. See if that won't. Yeah, there we go. So this seems to be layer based, so anything on top will cover the layers on the bottom. I like that. I like that. Let's see what else we have here in the files. Video. Any transitions? You got animation. Let's see. More titles. Audio. Ooh. Let's see. Add some nice background music to this. What do we got? Folk. Ooh. I can use some folk. Martial flow. Yeah, using a free trial version of Filmora, as I said before, and some of the most like user-friendly video editing software are pretty much subscription-based, like brand subscriptions, which sadly sucks. But you know, if it's something that you really want to invest in, I suggest it highly. It's like video editing, this streamlined and simple. Especially if it's something you want to continue doing in the future, I do suggest trying it out. Let's see. Ooh, this is loud. Kind of vibey. I like it. Edit that down to the video size. Okay. Let's see here. They're very atmospheric. Let's see. I want to just get it so the tempo's right. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. Can I adjust the fade in and fade out? Let's see here. Ooh, yeah. Here we go. Fade in, fade out. Okay. see how this goes. Yeah. Obviously, it lasts longer than the video, so I want to shorten that down. Will look nice with some color effects over the footage. I don't know, maybe some black and white. See if I can get that going here. Let's see, you got cyberpunk, black and white film. Ooh, let's see how this works. So I'm gonna take this black and film layer. Right now it's under it, so I'm gonna drag it on top of it. So now it's black. The black and white's covering the layers below it, so the video layers. It shouldn't be covering the text layer, so maybe that will be still colored. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it does cover the text layer, so that's also black and white. Shorten that to just cover the video. I like that. I like that. Very atmospheric. Very, very moody. That's pretty much just the basics of how to do it. As I said before, yeah, you know, export with watermark. It's going to show the Filmora watermark at the bottom, whatever video you try to do. And give it a name. Let's see. Awesome project. Export. You can follow them for more tutorials on YouTube. It's converting the video to an MP4 file on the side. There we go. I'm gonna find the target here. I'm gonna open it up. And it's playing the video on a separate monitor here. I'm gonna just grab that. And as you can see at the bottom, there's the watermark and an ending stinger. That's pretty much the basics of Filmora. If you're interested, I highly recommend checking it out. And here we have Movie Maker 10. I believe it's part of the Windows Movie Maker lineup. You can download it on your Windows through the Windows Store for your computer. As you can see, very bare bones in what you can do here. You have ads on the side. This is the free version. You can buy a Pro's version for, I believe, $18, I want to say. But yeah, it's very bare bones. Simply adding in videos. Again, I'm gonna do a basic edit of an optage here. So you get in my clips, lining it up to where I want to do a cut, and then add the transition. So this is the trimmer tool here. So it's going to cut that last bit there. I don't need. Let's see how it turns out. Okay, and that's the cut. That's good. Going to add another video clip. So yeah, you just add the video clip, choose from your files of videos you want to add, drag it to where you want to put it, and then trim, you know. Get rid of that excess footage you don't need. Okay. Let's see, that should do good. Take some time to render the video. There we go. Fantastic. Add more videos. It's going to speed up through this. Adding the video. Adding some music. They give you some built-in options here. I'm sure there's a way for you to add your own music, but since music is copyrighted, you know, you can't really add it. Let's see, line it up I want it to match with the rest of the video. So I'm going to cut that. See if that lines up. Play. And see how visually it works. Kind of rough transitions. Might go back and fix that. See what else tools I can play with here. Transitions. Let's see what we got. We got fade, wave, wind. Some of them are locked because, as I said before, you need to buy a pro model for it. But you can work just fine with the available ones. So do transition, you just take the transition you want, break it down to the footage you want it to be on. Let's see here, you're going to take that transition, the fade, click on the clip, that's the fade in. Old music lines up. Let's see. Play the transform for a bit. You can edit how the visual looks. So this one adds a framing around it and kind of off kilters the video a bit. I kind of like how that looks. Transition. Go to the next clip. Do another transform. See what I can play with here. Off kilter to the other side. And then that one just be a middle frame. Alright, let's see how this looks. I'm gonna edit this. Do a bit of a touch-up job. Adjust the volume. Let's go. Let's see how this looks. And see how it all comes together. Beautiful, beautiful. And with that, you're ready to save. Since this is the free app version, it will not let you save any progress you made. The only way to actually save your project without having to buy the pro version is just to publish the video. So, maybe later, save video, save your current project. Maybe later, and we're just going to upload the video, or save the video, HD, MP format, auto, okay, everything. It's going to save as an MP4 file. Name it film project. Save. Encoding your video. And there we go. Here's the finished product I just made. I hopefully help you make your video project in Movie Maker 10. Pretty bare bones, but once you get the hang of it, I'm pretty sure you'll make some amazing content in it. Like this. As I said before, I used Movie Maker 10, but it was the free version. Here you have HD Movie Maker Pro. It has a lot of things that aren't in the regular Movie Maker. You have your crop video, your trim video, your split video, join videos, visual effects, slow motion, a bunch of features for the price of $19. Pretty sure it's just the one price, one payment, and you have the Movie Maker for, I think, for as long as you want it, you know? So Definitely worth checking out if that's something you're interested in. Now that you have your edited video, it's time to post it. Whichever platform you choose is completely up to you. Maybe it's for your YouTube channel or TikTok. It's as simple as clicking upload and posting. Don't forget to give it a fancy eye-catching title. And with that, you've captured, edited, and posted your very own video. Congratulations! And with that, you've hopefully come to know the basics of video capturing and editing. There's a lot more to learn that I have shown, so feel free to play around with the editing experiment. Find out what works best for you as an editor and video creator. As I mentioned before at the beginning, if you have an interest in video editing but don't have the software and components necessarily to do it at home, you can come down to the library during operating hours where we have creative stations for you to use to try out new projects and new things. Currently, one of the creative stations we have is a do-it-yourself video editing software. It has Adobe's Creative Cloud, which includes Adobe Premiere video editing, Cyberlink Power Producer, and FL Studio Producer, and more. So feel free to come down, edit, try and work some things out, and work on that dream project you've always wanted to try to do. And with that, we've reached the end of our program. I hope you enjoyed, and make sure to tune in the future where I'll be going over the basics of starting your own live stream. Until next time.